Hello, I'm James Remacher from Tomar Electronics at FDIC, and I'm here with Ed Boring, HME's fleet manager. We have HME's Type 3 apparatus in our booth, and we'd love to learn a little more about it today. And Ed's gonna tell us a bit about the Type 3.
Okay. Well, this is the U.S. government. We call this the 346. So this is a Type 3 engine, four-wheel drive, and it carries 600 gallons of water, hence the 346. So this is built on a Freightliner chassis, 330 horse L9 Cummins engine. It's an automatic transmission, and of course it is four-wheel drive. This is 37,000 GVW, and seating for 5 with SCBA seats, by the way. It has a Darley PTO-driven pump, 250 gallons a minute, so this is a pump and roll engine, or it can pump stationary, all with the same fire pump.
Gotcha.
All stainless steel body with a lot of compartment space for a variety of different tools. So it has some bigger compartments for long tools. It has a bunch of hose storage areas low, as well as a full hose bed. And again, all stainless steel construction. Has storage for SCBA cylinders. As I said, lots of compartment space and adjustable shelves. Coming back to the fire pump, so it's a midship fire pump, but it has rear pump controls. So all the operation of the fire pump would occur from here or inside the cab when you're pumping and rolling. Okay. So like I said, HSP 250 Darley pump, which is 250 gallons a minute, and all the controls are back here. So it has the FRC Pump Boss pressure governor. It has Foam Pro foam. So all the discharges too, by the way, with the exception of one, have foam, and it distributes foam to the front bumper, to the side discharges, and then to these two discharges here. This is the only discharge, it's just water.
Just water, gotcha.
Okay. It's got a booster reel. Like I said, 600 gallon booster tank, and then it has a 20 gallon foam tank that's all up in the poly tank. So
Gotcha.
Poly tank, lifetime warranty. Has the foam power fill as well, so you can fill the foam tank from down here with a hose instead of carrying the buckets up to the top.
Gotcha.
So it has a hose bed up here with some adjustable hose bed dividers as well. It's got storage for hard sleeves, and then up on the very top it has dunnage compartments, which typically the Forest Service would carry their deployment bags and MREs and backpacks and things like that up top. It has the I-zone bars as well for carrying hose on the back when you're moving from point to point when you're out on the fire line. Generally, it's a nice compact truck. It's got a lot of power, and it really suits a lot of different operations other than just wildland like you and I think of it. So
Sure.
This could function in a smaller volunteer fire department where they need to provide extrication services. So they need to carry rescue tools and water and foam and some fire hose. This is a perfect situation for that. And of course, they still have their SCBAs if they end up going to a structure fire.
Gotcha.
So that's the cliff notes of a HME 346.
We're here on the rear of the apparatus now, and we've got two things on the rear, some unique Tomar things. We've got what we call our DOT3 stack. You usually see 4 lights in the back, and how we accomplish just using 3 lights is we have the stop tail and the turn signal, and then the lower light below here in the bottom of the 3 stack is actually a combination rear warning light. The lower rear warning, as well as when you put the vehicle in reverse, you're going to get a steady burn white backup light out of that. And in the upper part, the upper lighting on the rear is our multifunction lights, our R79 multifunction lights, upper level warning, lower level tilt down optic scene lights. So again, you can accomplish the work of 2 separate lamps with just 1 lamp up on the rear.
So James, the upper part of that light where that line is, that's the scene light, and the bottom is the warning light?
The opposite. The upper part is the warning light that flashes. The bottom part has tilt-on optics and does a great job of illuminating the rear work area around the apparatus. So to sort of sneak around the side here, we've got a couple lower level and one upper level R37 warning lights to meet NFPA, as well as a dedicated R79 scene light on the sides. And if we walk around front, we've got a dual color Scorpion light bar, and as well as wheel mounted. So the Scorpion light bar itself has an aluminum chassis, all aluminum housing, all aluminum end caps, full warning and full white lights. You can, when you get to the scene, when you get off road and you no longer need the warning lights, you can flip a switch, it all goes white. So it adds to the dedicated scene lights to give you auxiliary scene lighting at the scene. The same thing happens on some of our front lighting, the front fender ILEDs, as well as the R79s on the grille. And to sort of finish it off, the Forest Service and this 34 uses two 6-inch TRX lights, dual color, amber white, to give you, again, some auxiliary scene lighting in the front, along with our SPK 100 speaker.
With the traffic advisor in the back, don't you have a traffic advisor that's also a scene light?
We do. I forgot to mention the traffic lighter. That was just our L stick, but we have a larger one. We can actually use our TRT version, which is set up similar to these small TRXs, same really big rugged aluminum housing, and it gives it's a 40-inch version, gives a traffic director on it, but they can also, when they get off-road, they no longer need a traffic director. They can flip a switch and it's going to go all white and give a lot of illumination to the rear of the apparatus.